Hello guys, welcome back to Crusader. Doing another AI battle. I just downloaded a patch for different lords. I've got no idea how good any of these are. Also, I can't speak German. I have no idea what they're saying. I have no idea what any of this is. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make some teams anyway, and I'll come back. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. So we've got a demon in the bottom left corner. I don't know who the guy is in the top right. You've got Joan of Arc. Honestly, I don't know who these characters are at all. I mean, that guy looks like the one from Crusader. Not Crusader, from Stronghold 2. But I just don't know. As I say, I've played this before, so... If I put that there... Oh, look, I'm sure it's fine. As I say, I don't know these characters. I don't have a clue how good they are. They might be insane, they might be terrible. So... We've got Tamar, Joan of Arc, whoever that is, Rissadan, I don't know who she is. Got the guy from Stronghold 2. I mean, looks like Sir William, but I don't think it is. Arslan something or other, Gilbert, and the demon. So now I put the demon and this guy as the solo characters because they seem like they would be the strongest. I just don't know, right? So that's why I thought it would be kind of fun to do this. Now the demon is kind of being dominated, so I think maybe I've made a mistake. But that's okay. This guy looks quite strong actually. Not a great castle. Decent amount of troop diversity. I mean, look, the demon's actually looking quite good again. So we've got Gilbert. I don't know, Gilbert looks okay as well. Looks like similar to the Abbot, really. I think that the demon's going to be the strongest lord here. By quite a way. This guy looks terrible, I'll be honest. I think he's going to lose first. Although Joan of Arc also looks pretty shit, to be honest. She looks just like... Philip. Very similar. Completely different castle build, much better castle, but you know, crappy units, spearmen and all that. Okay, so I'm really interested to see what this guy can do, but yeah, I'm certain this guy dies first. There's no way. The demon is just about out of gold. But he's got an enormous castle. And if he takes out this guy, who also looks kind of bad, he actually looks like a worse abbot with maybe a better castle. Similar build to Richard, only slightly better. Yeah, I don't know, like this is really tricky because I don't even know where to look. Again, I don't speak German, so I've got no idea what he's saying. I don't think they had a patch to translate it into English, but yeah, I just took what I could get, right? I thought it'd be kind of fun. Oh yeah, Joan of Arc is struggling massively. This guy actually doesn't look too bad with his maces and things. Like, his composition's good at least. She looks very strong. Jonah's rebuilt. Oh, and she has started burning. Looking, actually I quite like her castle. Kind of makes me think of a more intricate sort of sheriff build. Although I think the sheriff seems like a better defensive lord. First impressions, obviously. I'd be surprised if that guy's not... Oh, look, he's not the strongest at the moment. It kind of does surprise me. I guess it's because Joan makes such cheap, crappy units. She doesn't spend much gold. Okay. Arslan's doing quite well. Let's just see who I put on team. Arslan is on the same team as Blue. Oh, okay, so they're both attacking Zion. The only one out of gold so far is Demon, but a few of the others are getting close to being out. Who's Purple on team with? Oh, he's on team with Zion. Yeah, that team's really not doing well. Yeah, I imagine he's right to be worried. There's no way that Arslan loses to this guy. Even if Demon was in this corner, I think that Gilbert is just kind of weak. Yeah, look, quite a decent sized attack from Joan actually. Ah, he's nervous, huh? Okay. Well, I can see why. I would be very nervous too in that situation. Now, it's not enough troops to kill him, as long as his pikemen are on defensive, right, or offensive even. He'll live this attack, but he won't live another one. He's in big trouble. He's got enough archers to kill all of this. Oh look, and he does have spike traps, so that's working in his favour. There's literally no chance of him going down yet, so I'm just going to have a look. Wow, that's a big attack too. As you can see, Zion has to die first. Like, Purple's also in big trouble, but I guess it was just luck of the draw. Now the fire is going to save him here, I think. Yeah, the fire definitely saved him. Without that, he would have died in that attack. So we'll just check this. This guy's really strong at the moment. But yeah, Joan really is I'm not going to say like a carbon copy of, I wish that would stop doing that, carbon copy of Philip, but very similar. I actually thought this guy would be a lot stronger. As you can see, he will die. I think those swordsmen are more than enough to kill him. His health is way too low. So we have our first casualty. I don't even want to try and say his name.
Eine Botschaft, Herr.
Ich bin 1000 Male an meine Grenzen gestoßen, aber ich lasse mich nicht von ihnen aufhalten.
Eine Botschaft, Herr. Komm näher.
Oh wow, it's unusual to see anyone using war dogs. I mean, they're not actually bad. I just don't think that they're great value for money. That's still being attacked. Gilbert should be dead already. Let's be honest. He's not been looking good for a long time here. I mean, I don't know why they are ignoring her, because frankly she should go down soon as well. As you can see, he's about to die.
Eine Botschaft, Herr.
Ich fürchte den Tod nicht.
The demon killed Gilbert. Always bound to happen. Impressed that he's managed to hold on for so
Eine
long.
Botschaft, Herr.
Was für ein feiges Wesen. So lästig.
And look, they do have an awful lot of units. 400 odd. I mean, Arslan, I'll be honest with you, he doesn't look very strong. He's got a lot of units and just so much rubbish. Lot of Arabian swords, ton of slaves, ton of archers, slingers. Just not very impressive. Now, Joan as well. One massive attack would probably do her in. So I think this guy would quite easily kill her, but obviously he's ignoring Rastadan. She does look strong, but she's out of gold and she's got hardly any units, so it doesn't matter how strong she seems, she's not gonna be surviving this one, I don't think. Oh look. This is a, oh, I was going to say this is a problem for her, but I think they're on the same team. They are. We'll just check out this quickly. A lot of lords are doing okay really, but like not amazingly well. This Red Lord here should be able to kill either of these, no trouble at all, and this should be able to be killed by this guy, I think. Now Tamar looks honestly like the third strongest one here. I don't think she'd do very well in close quarters with, say, like this guy. But I don't know. Yeah. I'll go back up here. So, yeah, I don't know why Blue's not being attacked. It just doesn't make much sense to me. You know, you get all these things which is meant to make the AI smarter and they just don't. Like if the red team had killed this one, it would have saved him a whole heap of trouble. Instead he marches them down here to do God knows what. Now Joan is actually causing Tamar a huge amount of issues by just, well, doing what Philip does. Briefing her economy, just absolutely destroying everything that she's using to get gold in, get materials in. Just yeah. Yeah, oh look, here comes a big attack from Orange. We'll just drop the speed a little bit. Like, you see, this is stupid, right? Filling in the moat. You've got a gatehouse here. Destroy the gatehouse. Or look, okay, you can destroy these walls and this tower and thing. But what they're doing, I've got no idea. It's like a big attack from him against the blue one. Oh, someone let the dog out again, I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. Oh yeah, that's right. So we're checking out this attack as well as this one down here. Neither one is deadly at the moment. Yellow's in some trouble though. You can see inside the base is completely open. I mean, she could be in real danger here if the AI is smart. Instead of just screwing around back there and doing this, whatever that is. Like, why it's not going for the kill, I don't know. Oh, blue's in big trouble too, actually. Access to the keep is there, so this depends who's gonna go first. I think it'll be this one. Yellow's definitely struggling, but I mean, orange is just playing silly in a silly way.
Ihr euch ein menschlicher Notretter? Hinfort mit euch.
Yeah, blue's got a castle under control. This honestly looks like the end of whatever her name is. Oh, so I guess that red character's like the Reaper or something. I think it's Reaper versus Demon, maybe. That's how it's gonna end up. Again, I can't speak German, I can't understand what the characters are called or anything. I don't know that for sure. Bonaparte killed her, so that was that. Now, I think blue would be in real trouble without black.
Für einen derart abscheulichen Feind ist selbst der Scheiterhaufen.
Although the fact that red hasn't been trying to kill blue for God knows what reason has really helped them out. Like if green were to attack red as well, I think red may be in big trouble. small scale skirmishing going on. Yeah, green is going for red as well. Wait, are they on the same team? No, they're not. I was thinking, why wouldn't they attack blue? But who knows? I just don't. Okay. Yeah, now red's looking like they've got a bit of a struggle going on. Although that's actually quite a clever use of fire, I must say. I really am shocked that John is still alive and that Rustadan is still alive. Like, they both played quite well considering. I mean, Rustadan seems pretty good, but Joan seems terrible. Right. Oh look, now this. I'm calling him the Reaper. I don't know what he actually is, but you see he's got like a ghost thing on there and it looks like he's got a scythe maybe. Not sure. But I mean, he's struggling now because he's been set on fire and he doesn't have any gold or troops or anything. And being attacked by 3 lords at once, so... God. Yeah, he's definitely dead. I really thought he was a contender for the final matchup, right? Yeah, I have to say, this fire defense is really impressive. It's like Sultan's only much better. Plus that inner part of the keep is just fantastic. Really is good. There's no surviving this though. No way in hell. I don't care if they've got fire or what, you're not surviving that. Is that a scythe? Actually no, that might not be a scythe, it might be... I'm sure it looks like a knife on a chain or something, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the ghost, I don't know. Although I'm going to be honest, I think Joan has just screwed herself over pretty badly. Although, I mean, it depends. If both of these guys go for Joan, she'll go down. Otherwise, she might be a contender for all of this. At the start, I thought she was going to be maybe first or second to die. Like, her crossbows are good. Her use of spearman's bad, but as time's gone on, she's just producing more and more heavily armoured units, so she is much better than Philip. He's got 560 units and versus 530, it's just crazy. And keep in mind, this is standard. Well, not standard, but it is Crusader HD. It's not Crusader Extreme. Right, so these numbers are massive.
We are under attack.
I'm not sure I agree with Green's choice to attack this one. Don't get me wrong, I actually think Arslan seems really weak, but he's got a ton of units, an absolute ton. So yeah, you see 530. I keep losing my mouse, it seems embarrassing, but You know, with all the missiles flying and all that, especially at high speeds, it becomes so easy to lose sight of it. Okay, that attack's gonna do nothing. Didn't even need to worry about that. So we've got a team of 2 versus 2 independent lords. Well, obviously John's team died and Demons was just by himself the whole time, so this is not dangerous. As big of an attack as this is, it's not dangerous at all for Arslan. I still can't understand why Blue isn't being hard targeted. But there we are. Well, at least why John isn't killing her. A good amount of crossbows actually, but yeah, stupid position for them. Having them attack this stuff instead of going for all of this is just, I don't know, dumb. Not going to achieve anything. Again, wasted attack because all of her engineers died. Now, if they made it there, it would probably be quite bad for Arslan. But yeah, as things stand, not at all. Unfortunately, because it would really mix things up a bit. That'd be a 1v1v1. Alright. Oh yeah, look, they actually did get in. But they're not going to kill. That is a hell of a lot of Arabian swords in there. That's even more Arabian swords than I realised. I thought he had more archers than anything. Yeah, that's a ton of those. And you see he sent all these out and that's still full of units. Seems like Blue is just sending a very small harassing force all the time, but having said that, this is a much larger force and it's still not very impressive. I think that she is a more defensive lord than anything, because this is not a very impressive attacking force for what she is, and she did so well defensively against Red and Cyan. So I mean, look, there's no way Blue kills Green in this situation. Absolutely no way. But it's costing Joan a lot of gold. You know, she did have 20k gold when everyone else was out. Now she's got nothing. Although I also do wonder how much she lost in the attacks against Arslan. Frankly, I don't know how this is going to go, because if Green dies, then it will be Blue and Black against the Demon, and I think the Demon will actually lose. I don't know if he's bugged or what, because he has a massive force in here, but he's not sending them out. He's got no aggression. Yeah, blue is still by far the weakest lord here at the moment. It's not even close. Like, if green had sent one of those massive attacks that she sent to black, I honestly think she'd have killed black. Especially, you know, she's got a castle which is almost reminiscent of, as I say, the sheriffs. She just doesn't have much in terms of anti-siege, counter-siege, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Like this is a bloody massive force. And yet I think it's going to be repelled easily. Yeah, very easily repelled. Way too many Arabian swords in here. And the reality is, it's not just that, it's the fact that they are all grouped together, so it's not one-on-one, right? It'll be like 10 of these attacking one European swordsman. So I don't think he's losing much each time. Now, if he were to be set on fire, I think he would be instantly dead. He would lose all this stuff down here, and I guarantee if they push forward a little bit, he'd walk everything out and just instantly lose. I think perhaps I chose too large of a map for this as well. Maybe my choice of positions was just really horrible. Oh look, that's a huge force as well. It's not going to kill him. Not going to come close to killing him. In fact, I don't think it's going to do much at all, but yeah, I'll drop it down to 500 speed. Doesn't seem to go any faster than that, just seems to lag. And I'm putting it to 1000 plus. But as you can see, look, got 508. You know, he's losing like 100 units and he's lost, what, 20 odd? 30 odd? I mean, he is replenishing some of them, but he is losing almost nothing versus everything now. I think that's going to continue to be the case because no one's doing anything really, you know? Like, maybe doing this was a mistake, but I thought it'd be fun. I'll be right back. So I am a little bit concerned about being like a perpetual battle where no one dies. I just think the problem is they had so many chances to kill this one, and now she's actually quite strong. And she's not going for green, she's going for orange. for some reason. So it's all just kind of dumb to me. Not in the sense of, you know, why are they attacking, but in the sense of why on earth would they ever go for this one when he's alive, right? I just don't know. Oh yeah, look, they're attacking as a team. So he's about to lose a lot of units. Although, that might actually kill the demon. I think it stands a good chance of killing him. Actually, a very good chance. Even with all these crossbows. Oh, okay, the fire has maybe saved Demon's life. I don't know. You can see it was just like it was a massive blow to him. I don't know how many troops he's got left. 300? Yeah. 330. You know, so it is a problem for him, especially as this guy is still alive, still strong. I mean, look, 230, but he did lose roughly half his units, but he's got a teammate, so that doesn't matter. Just depends on if Joan's stupid and attacks Orange or not. No, she didn't. But Orange is being stupid and attacking her when she's attacking Black, so there we go. Like, this is a massive attack as usual, but I just don't see anything. I don't see it killing. Although, having said that, now that it's going from two sides, maybe it will. Actually, it is. Okay, so I'm a little bit surprised. I think if they'd gone from the same side and gone into the fire and stuff, Joan would have lost all her troops there, but I'm really pleased that she didn't. Again, I just don't know these characters. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how strong they are. And they're not going to be a mainstay on the channel. It's just going to be I chose to do this because I wanted to see what they were like. And there are a few others that I haven't tried out, so maybe I should have thrown the wolf in here as well, just to see how he would have fared. Like, there's a very good chance Joan dies next if they both attack her, which they should do. Judging on the positioning alone, and the fact that she's in last place at the moment, like, there's no reason to go for the demon. But we'll see. I'm gonna be honest, I think Joan is MVP by a mile. And as I said, I really thought she was gonna be first or maybe second to die, so certainly impressed. She does know how to build a force. It's something that you can't say for Philip or for so long on. I mean, they know how to build a force, they just choose not to. Whereas 500 troops is massive. 700 troops is insane. Like, you can't make that many troops on regular Crusader if you're the player. So, I mean, quite impressive. I think the cap must be around 300, I'm not sure. Now, the one downside to her force is that all of this side is weakened, so they're really worth about half of what they should be. Right. Lose a ton of value when your units get injured. I don't know why she's still going for the spears. So I mean, all three lords are looking quite good, quite strong. I think this is probably the worst castle here. Oh, big attack coming. And the reason why I say that though is because it looks like a castle which, you know, so much stuff is outside it, a lot of stuff that's going to catch fire going. Now I know that everything in here is close together, but multiple layers. I don't know how many wells he's got actually. If he's got sufficient wells, then I mean he's fine. Which wrong one? It's this one. Oh look, he's got a few wells. Oh, he's got 3 that I can see inside his castle. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have enough wells. Well, it's not even a maybe, he doesn't have enough wells. So Joan's attack ended in disaster. Absolute disaster. If she's attacked right now by either one, she's pretty screwed. Although this isn't a big enough force to kill her, I don't think. Because of her crossbow defense, if she didn't have that, she'd be gone. Like, if they did break through this wall, right now, I think she'd be in trouble. Oh no, yeah. Oh no is correct. Although, look. She got very lucky just then. Managed to hold on. Although I say that and then the horses come in, so maybe she didn't. One of those false hope things. She survives one massive attack to go down to another. Although, look, she did get blocked back off, so if she hadn't, she'd be dead. Now she's got a chance. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say she's got a chance, but she doesn't. Even with fire throwers and all of that, she'd be dead. Engineer, she's just dead. Like, I can't even see what's going on. There's that many pikes there. There we go.
Eine Botschaft, Herr.
Was für ein feiges Wesen.
So, although my initial thought with red and orange being the finalists, I don't see any way blue kills orange. However, I could be wrong. That's the wonderful thing about this game as well. It's not just RNG that can dictate it. There's so many factors in this game. Unit composition, etc. Some lords are just natural counters to others. Defenses, some lords are very good because they've got, say, multiple towers with lots of counter siege stuff on them. Like if the demon sent a 500 force thing at her, I think she'd survive, but she'd die in the second attack, so. That's a lot of horses. Probably 120 odd. I say that because as someone that sometimes masses horses, I think that's actually a fair estimate. $100, $120, I think, yeah. Huh. Now that is a force you never want to see. Look at the amount of crossbows there. Ton of crossbows, ton of pikes, ton of Arabian swordsmen. I might not think very highly of Arabian swordsmen at all, but this is big. And the assassins have taken control of the gatehouse, so that's terrible for her. Oh, look, they are standing in the fire because they are idiots. Right, where is my cursor? It's here. Funny, even on this speed, it's so easy to lose your... I mean, probably won't look that way on video, but trying to find the cursor is just a nightmare with this much stuff going on. I think she's just survived because of all the fire. Oh wait, no, I thought it was this part. She's definitely dead, I think. Oh, I say that, they're still walking straight through flames to get to her, so maybe she'll live. I'd say she's got... I actually think she's gonna live. That demon marched his crossbows in for no reason at all. He did some very silly things. If not for the fire, I still think she would have lived, but obviously it would have been quite devastating for her. Still less than 200 troops left versus 500. So another force of, I don't know, 400 odd units would kill this all day long. So I mean 300 would do it too. Especially as those are, whoops, going up instead of down. Especially because a lot of those are archers. Well, not a lot, quite maybe 30 odd archers, I'd say. All he has to do is send his horses out and it's game over. Some lords definitely strike from a position of power, but this is ridiculous, right? Like you can see, it's a foregone conclusion pretty much. Now I would have said maybe she has a chance if she counter-attacked at the perfect time, or she attacked and he sent all his units out to attack her. Maybe she could win, but she's got no gold, she's got no way of rebuilding, she's got no units, she's got, well, she does have units, but she's got 184 versus almost 1,000. So yeah, it's kind of crazy if you put it that way. And although she's killing way more of his than he is of hers, just not close. She's still losing units and not being able to replenish them whilst he's constantly increasing his numbers. Like you see, almost 1,100 and he's still not going for the kill. I'm quite concerned about my computer crashing actually. Well, the game crashing. You see, look, that force alone is going to deal with it. That looks like 150, 200 forces maybe. That will kill all his archers off. Once those are dead, it may even kill off a good chunk of her swordsmen. And once they're dead, there's nothing that can be done. Although, what a silly thing to do, rushing them in like that. Still has a ton left, I guess, but even so. I have to drop the speed because my computer is really struggling. And I'm not surprised, you see, 1,000 units. Now, my setup's not good, but it's not like a bad PC either. In terms of GPU, I've only got a 1050 Ti, so that's the real weak point of this computer. Yeah, it's more than enough for most things. But regardless of all of this, I hope that you've enjoyed this. It's been a bit different. I don't know any of these units, as I say, and I might not play with them again, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.